Good afternoon. Today we are discussing, continuing the discussion regarding conflict. In the last class, we discussed about the functional and dysfunctional conflict. And starting again, dysfunctional conflict, good conflict, bad conflict. So first, dysfunctional conflict. The conflict which obstructs the achievement of the goals of a group is called dysfunctional conflict or disruptive conflict. The characteristics of dysfunctional conflict are, it disrupts development and the regular continuation of the functions of a group. So very harmful. Some points are here we'd like to discuss. That is increased tension. Obviously, dysfunctional conflict increases tension. Always collision, quarrel, dissatisfaction, it prevails within the organizational framework that is not supportive for the better achievement of the goal and objective of the group, and which will, if a certain group fall, then obviously as linkage system or linking system or networking system, obviously the overall performance of the organization will fall and decline. So it may increase tension among the members of the group, within the group, or also group to group. High rate of employee turnover. If this functional conflict prevails, then the workers and employees would not be satisfied to work smoothly or right way functioning their assigned duties and responsibilities. So, to avoid the future problems, better to leave the job. It would be such type of tendency may increase within the organizational framework. The workers and employees will not be interested to continue because if it's a hazardous and problematic to work without satisfaction. Increased dissatisfaction, and this satisfaction day by day may increase. Sometimes the situation may turn into a violent position. So many organizations are destroyed, so many organizations are collapsed because the high trend of dissatisfaction. No faith, no trustful atmosphere may prevail in that situation of that kind of organization. Distrust, yes, none to believe each other among the members themselves, at the same time lower level employees to senior level employee. Nobody would like to believe each other. That is, the distrustful atmosphere may prevail. No coerciveness norm may prevail within the group members. All the times they would have very negative feelings. Yes, that man is doing wrong, I am doing right. So as a whole, I should be empowered more. I should have that. What I am doing, that is for only I myself. That is for the betterment and development of the group, and no other thing in this way. So I should be the leaders. So what I say, that should be followed and or carried on by all other members of the group. This is the situation, is distrustful situation, very harmful, very negative in nature. Then, distraction from organizational goal. Distraction from organizational goal, yes, as we have the goal to achieve a certain percentage of sales volume to increase, say about the 15% more. That is the goal of what is our objective, is to increase the profit earning of the organization. Both objective and goal. In that situation, if we don't believe each other, if we don't have the chance, if we do not have the interest to do unitedly our chalk plan, perform our duties and responsibilities, so it would not possible from our side to achieve the goals and objectives of the group at the same time, which would not be a combined effort of all other groups. So this is very much harmful. And organization can't achieve its goals and objectives as a whole Then it's so ongoing conflict. The management has to take responsibility. Management has to take a step right way to minimize the prevailing group conflict within the organizational framework, within the group framework, not only group framework and side by side to maintain the cohesiveness within the group. Then dysfunctional conflict is people who is in organization or the group may have decreases or disadvantages in result of outcome, and they can which the negotiate in the process. It consists of disputes and disagreements of individuals discouraged to improve the company performances. So if disagreement prevail there and discourage prevail there and distrust prevail there, non-cooperation atmosphere prevail there, then the company's goals and objectives will not be attained at all. So now we have to discuss, and sometimes conflict is better for the betterment and development of the group as well as for the organization also. I discussed it earlier, but the thing is very important. So I'm today again going on to discuss, go through this. There's good conflict, yes. Conflict always not bad, not always bad. Sometimes for the betterment and development of the organization and the betterment of the each and every job, each and every point, each and every cooperation, each and every sequence, each and every interrelationship the group wants to develop, then positively it's very much positive. The viewpoint of all other members will not be the same, but everybody wants to develop the atmosphere, prevailing atmosphere. So that is very positive, and that will be ultimately benefiting for the organization. Then very few people embrace conflict. It makes us the uncomfortable. So we move it whenever possible, and conflict can be a good thing for our business. Conflict is good under the following circumstances. Then the find common ground. Yes, find common. This is the main problem prevailing in the organizational pattern. In most cases, this has been found that common ground setting. All members are not same way feeling and same way working or acting, or they're exchanging their views and concepts, or they're extending their cooperations to attain the common goals, develop a common ground. So if all of the members are very much positive and sincere and devoted enough to find out or try to find the common ground, sure, fine. With their viewpoint, with the concept of all the brainstorming from all of the members of the group, a common ground can be developed, which will be very much, if such a common ground is developed, it will be highly benefited, and all other members of the group will be able to smoothly function their work and activities to achieve the goals and objectives. Then teaches people, obviously, if it's a contradiction, okay, but okay for the betterment and development for the group, okay, no problem. Then every workers and employees within the group will be able to understand their assigned duties and responsibilities and how to extend their cooperations among all other members or one-to-one members to extend their support very positively. That would be possible enough. As the common ground would settle, so that it will be possible from their side to find out the problems and then and there to find out how to identify the right solutions for performing their duties and responsibilities with all other members within the group. So training program here, if launched, then that will be very easy from the side of the group to perform the better result. The opportunity to learn, yes, as we know everybody where we develop our common ground. So We are conceptually very rich. We are conceptually very much clear. As we are clear, very much clear, so I can explain my job. I can explain another's job to another one, third one or fourth one. Yes, this way this problem can be solved, and this way this we can do and can perform as to attain the goals and objectives of our group and the side by side of our organization. So everybody will be able to learn. Mr. Hassan can learn from Mr. Rohim. Mr. Rohim can learn from Mr. Salam. Like this way, they can exchange their views, concept, ideas, thoughts, sentiments, and feelings, and also the technical system of action they can learn from another one from another. Then opportunity to be creative. Yes, creativity is the very most important thing for group activities. As the thinking job will be highly stressed because some members, 10 or 20 members, we are working jointly. So we are in the same location, same place. So we can very easily exchange our views, concept, ideas, thoughts. Yeah, how skillfully we can perform our job. Another member can also help us in this connection. So we can express, we can show up our skill, efficiency, and technical knowledge in this point. And then win-win solution. Yes, we are working here. Mr. Kalam knows a certain thing and I know another thing. We can exchange, there can be exchange between Mr. Kalam and myself. So there should have a very win-win atmosphere. As we are ready, we everybody ready to extend our cooperations among ourselves. So everybody will know, yes, if I face any problem, then my colleagues will be able, my colleagues will then and there extend their cooperations to me. So this is highly benefiting both for myself and for the group also. Then opportunity to open communication. Yeah, when there is a group, then our interrelationship will be developed. All the times with the group members, we will be able to exchange our views. Even as a group member, we can exchange our personal problems also with the other members of the group. If someone is their leader, we can also exchange our views to the leader. And this way, by our individual experience and expertise knowledge, we can find out the better solution. So even our personal problems can be solved. Then strengthens relationship. Okay, obviously relationships can be developed and strengthened because we are working with group. And if any problem there, then all members of the group will act unitedly and ready to extend their cooperations to us. More efficient, yes. As I'm doing all my duties and responsibilities, I know all affairs of the concerned job. So it will be very much easy from my side to understand the problem, to identify the problem, and to go for the right way and right solution. I can take the authentic measures if any problem or deviations are there. So, because I'll be very much confident enough because my all other colleagues and group members are here with me. So anytime, any moment, any problem during performing or doing my job, then and there I can solve the problem because I am with my surroundings, I with my colleagues, I with experts, I with all other skilled workforce. So that is very positive. Opportunity to open up communication. Oh, sure. As I am within the group, I can exchange my views, concept, idea, thoughts with all other members of the group. Our communication system would naturally, automatically become very much open and exchanging. So anytime, any problem, any affairs, any job type, in terms of any kind of job, whatever the nature of the job, if I am not that much level skilled enough, then and there I can ask Mr. Salahuddin and he can provide me skill and efficient support or backup in this correction, so that any problem in terms of operating a certain machineries or equipments, there and there, the skilled member of my group, he can tell me, he can show me, he can write, he can help me. So our relationship this way can be strengthened, will be more powerful. Then helps build independence. As group is there, all the members are active here, so my confidence level will increase. Yes, Mr. John is working here, why not you? Why not me? Yeah, if he works 10 hours each and every day, then I should have to think, yes, I will have to work each and every day like Mr. A company. So skill and efficiency is the burning question each and every group. And not only group, all other groups need to be developed. Their performance, their efficiency, their operating capacity, capability, all these things. So if I can exchange my views concept regarding, say for I am operating a certain machine or equipment, handling an equipment. So I need help and cooperation from my friend, from my colleague. Then colleague will be very much inclined or interested, as I am requesting him to help me how to operate, how to start this machine A. And if that Mr. Rahim is capable enough operating this machine very skillfully and smoothly, then and there he will be interested and inclined to extend his cooperation towards me, and he will support me, yes, how to run this machine. So my technical know-how, my knowledge, my skill and expertise will increase. Then helps build independence. Yes, as I am working here within a group, so my trust confidence will develop. I will be confident enough about my colleagues, those who are working with me within the group. So no problem from, if individually I work, there is any problem there, then I can't solve that problem, so that the job will be ended. So but when I know Mr. Hassan or Mr. Rahman is with me, so another guys, Mr. Kalam, Mr. Jabbar, Mr. John, even leaving the organization, that this I will be backed up with these people. So this is to help someone or individual work to be independent in terms of his own assigned duties and responsibilities. People often pick the exactly wrong place to negotiate and in the wrong place. Very little conflict resolution is likely. A key management tool understands where neutral ground is physically. So I just want to be confident enough. I just want to do my own jobs. I just want to increase my performance, skill, efficiency. And I need to give the better exposure of my professionalism. Then positively, my group might be able to support me if working atmosphere is there. So that is very positive and nice. Then encourage. Yes, I am working with the group. This is very much encouraging. The conflict encourages people to grow. Conflicts are challenging and can lead to a new outlook on personal practices and processes. If it is hard not to grow personally, spiritually and emotionally or mentally when dealing with the conflicts resolution. So this is to an extent, this is to develop our courage. It's a very much encouraging effort because we are working with a very confident atmosphere. So I'm not alone. I am with all my colleagues. I am with all my friends. I am in a positive atmosphere is prevailing here. All the members of the group to extend their cooperations among each other. Okay. So this is nice thing. At the next class, we'll go for discussion with the bad conflict. This is a very problematic thing for the Southeast Asia conflict. Sometimes it's very much positive, but sometimes with negative. But even then, if we are concerned with the technical or technological know-how, then that will be possible from our side to go for the solution or rectification of the groups or the behavioral patterns or norms and philosophies. So that is for the better achievement. Okay, thank you very much. Holy Azan completed.